side, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it that much harder.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Robinson.
What's happening with the people, man? We got the Chicago Bulls draft team versus the Spurs. Look, Magic Johnson, Dame, look, Harden. It went too fast for me to explain it. I know.
We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much.
Hey, so here we go. Let's check it out.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Now, here is McGrady.
Magic and McGrady will be
incredible. An absolute bomb from three-point range. McGrady's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Chicago. Harden against McGrady. Lillard outside. From outside the arc, drills it from outside.
And there's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
Wembanyama looking it over. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Spurs. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Lillard's got 6.
Look how focused Lillard can be, striking before the D can collapse on him.
Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Wembanyama, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Robinson dishes to Harden. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Johnson kicks to McGrady. Yao with a screen on Harden. McGrady. And again, Chicago. No good. Now Brown. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Gasol, a screen on Johnson. Lillard, the pass to Gasol. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
He has slimmed down a lot from his rookie season. Marc Gasol still strong enough to power through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one.
Looking bad. Looking bad.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Here's Houston. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Harden after the Bulls pick up 2. Shoots the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Houston. He's covered by Brown. And Wembanyama outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so Lillard will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 4. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
San Antonio leading by 4. Gasol passes to Harden. Gasol a screen on McGrady. Harden missing again.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Johnson. McGrady sets a screen for Johnson. McGrady outside. It's good from long range. McGrady's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Vucevic check in for San Antonio. Hamilton comes in for Brown. And checking out some numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Lillard with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Lillard, the pass to Harden. Six to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
McGrady against Hamilton. Puts up a deep three. Another three for Chicago.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Now the pass to Robinson. Nobody near Lillard. Again, the miss by the Spurs. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
McGrady against Harden. Yao with a screen on Harden. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio trailing here. Robinson passes to Harden. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Vucevic, a screen on Porzingis. The three from Harden. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Nice hustle from Nikola on the offensive glass, protecting the play and finishing it strong.
It's all tied in Chicago. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Porzingis. Chris Middleton is out there with Lewis. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Houston at the shooting guard position. Here's Harris. Here's Gasol. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Porzingis with a screen on Abdul-Rauf. From deep three-point territory. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Abdul-Rauf kicks to Stojakovic. This all setting the pick for Hamilton. Porzingis with the block. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And he knocks down the first one. LGA for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Lewis. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Ben Simmons.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Middleton, a screen on Lillard. A shot by McGrady, no good. The Spurs shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Lillard, the pass to Hamilton. Here's Abdul-Rauf. Still yet to score. Brown outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line.
The Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And he makes the first. Lewis checked in for Chicago. Simmons comes in for Chris Middleton. He hits both from the stripe. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brown feeling it out a bit. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Simmons dishes to McGrady. Shot from the wing. San Antonio with the rebound.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Hamilton, the pass to Abdul-Rauf. The kick out to Brown. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
McGrady passes to Wembanyama. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Ain't nobody winning. It's a tie ball game. We got Wembanyama balling. We got the Spurs balling. They done wasted 2 timeouts, so we on their neck. Popovich talking shit. He got Rick James Harden. The GM of the Spurs said that our organization might not get the lead never again. Let's wait to be.
More and more hair falling now.
That's what I'm saying. Guess who's playing against the Spurs? The thing that's happening is who's playing against the Spurs is Wembanyama. Yep, devil's advocate. All right, we coming out the break. San Antonio looking pretty strong. It's tied up. I guess the Bulls is doing all right, going against these superstars out here. Let's see what happens in the next half.
Johnson comes in for Ben Simmons. Then for the Spurs, Vucevic, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's James Harden in for Abdul-Rauf. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Lillard with it. 6 points for him. Passes it to Vucevic.
Blocking foul called on Tracy McGrady.
Chicago making a switch here. Bulls checked in.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 35. Bull.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. Pass to Brown. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Johnson against Lillard. Johnson dishes to McGrady. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. McGrady's got 12 points in the game. So it's the Spurs now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
They weren't aggressive on the glass. They weren't blocking out. That puts you behind the 8 ball every single time.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
Robinson's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line. Johnson
against Lillard. Johnson surveying the floor. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
These other teams need to stop doing these illegal picks, man. They need to get their chemistry together. That's all that be.
Here is Lillard. He has 6. The tray bangs home the trifecta. 9 points in the game so far.
I mean, a lights-out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to fire from downtown.
Lillard against Johnson. Benyama sets his screen for Johnson.
I feel like it's a hold.
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Lillard against Johnson. Oh, he blocked the defense off the backboard. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Good on the shot. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Gasol a screen on McGrady. Here's Harden. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but we got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Spiral. You need a coil.
Yeah, you had more hair on there before, and you had to wipe off. And I could have did it then. Could have did it then, man. You had to wipe off.
Yeah, you gotta have it perfectly lined, I think. Just, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's the shit that's gonna be for there forever. You want all your shit perfectly lined all the way across, right? The real way. I think the lower you start, the better. But you say that until you do it too early, so you don't really want to do it too early, like oh yeah, I can do it. But you gotta remember, you can be like, damn, that pulling, that shit can hurt me. Like, trying to go.
All them boys with that Allen brothers. Got bros, everything.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Take a look at the Spurs. I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a 3rd grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Who ain't got no shit like that? I got them
Bunk?
white.
Hey, define bunk.
It's a dunk, but a bad dunk. Bunk.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
I have a question for them, Kenneth. Are they scared of the paint? Right now, they're playing like the key is a forbidden zone. Come on.
You know what? You know what we should call that, Shaq? Paintophobia.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Antonio leading by 3. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Damian Lillard out there with Harden. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Gasol. And it's Brown in at the 3. Now McGrady after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. McGrady passes to Wembanyama. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Robinson. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see for him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Now here's Brown.
The next guy coming up.
He feeds it to Gasol. Lillard, the pass to Robinson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
About Gasol,
Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs. Johnson against Lillard. Pass to Yao. Three-pointer. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 10 points.
The D has to know Houston is looking for revenge in these moments. Nice triple there.
Gasol a screen on McGrady. Harden with it. Guarded now by Yao. Yao with the power. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Brown kicks to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here from deep Harden.
And they're 1-4 to start the second half.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
The first one falls. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Harden. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Frozen guys just ice cold, unable to contribute.
Hey, get that bitch to Tracy
McGrady. Here's McGrady.
Let's go.
No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
Jaylen Brown pushing it up.
Brown the pass to Lillard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Ball hog. Get that shit out of here. Let's go.
The
Magic
thing is,
Johnson.
you want to do everything you can
great.
to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Hey, get that shit to Allen Houston, man.
Tracy McGrady
Come on, Allen Houston, get up.
McGrady passes to Houston.
Let's go, Allen. Let's go. Let's go, Allen. Let's go, Allen Houston.
Houston's 1-2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Chicago. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Porzingis is checked in for Chicago. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Hamilton's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Gasol finds Harden to the inside. Stolen by Magic. Over to the left wing. Houston, the pass to Johnson. There's the pass to Porzingis. Off target from outside. The Spurs have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. Lillard, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lillard. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Johnson against Lillard. Yao in the post. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Offline with his 3. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Down low, here's Hamilton. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate under.
Now, cool, we stuck at the Mason code, 33-33. They standing on top of the bull, the Baphomet. I know y'all like, man, what are you talking about? I ain't talking about nothing. We about to win this game at the spur of the moment. Let's go Bulls.
While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Spurs.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Stolen by Harden. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And the first one drops.
He's known for being clutch. When games are tight, Damian Lillard leans into the spotlight and knows how to deliver.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Lewis comes in for Yao. And Middleton subbed in for Tracy McGrady. The Spurs also with the sub. Stojakovic is checked in. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Here's Johnson. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Lewis a screen on Lillard. Here's Johnson. And he makes good on the layup. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 11. At the elbow, it's Gasol.
With the size of Marc Gasol, it's awfully tough to bother his shot without fouling.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
No good on that one.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it.
And the Bulls making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Then for the Spurs, Carr comes in for James Harden. And it's Abdul Rauf in for Damian Lillard.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Simmons against Abdul Rauf. Simmons passes to Houston. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Houston's got 9 points now in the quarter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gasol, a screen on Simmons. Abdul Rauf kicks to Stojakovic. Here's Hamilton, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hamilton's got 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Spurs. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Chris Middleton is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Simmons. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. San Antonio's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. McGrady against Abdul Rauf. And he drives in. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Simmons. The dish to McGrady. No good from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's Vucevic missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Simmons dishes to McGrady. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Brown, the pass to Abdul Rauf. Back to Brown. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shot's good by Abdul Rauf.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Timeout called, the Bulls. San Antonio. Gasol's checked in for Vucevic. Robinson comes in for Hamilton. And it's James Harden in for Abdul Rauf. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Takes a step back. Here's McGrady. Rebound, San Antonio. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden outside. Takes the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Yow's got his 4th rebound in this one. McGrady kicks to Johnson. There's a good screen. Back to McGrady. Pulls it up. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Lillard. Yep, that one goes in there.
Defense probably knew Lillard would take the shot. That doesn't make it easier to stop him.
Johnson against Lillard. Pass to Houston. Back to Johnson. Count the basket. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
2 minutes.
Harden with it. Now Outguarded by Wembanyama. Harden the pass to Gasol. Good defense by Wembanyama.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
141 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Houston. He's covered by Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
The pass to Harden. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Harden against McGrady. Over Harden. That one rolling around and rims out. Spurs trail by 5. Fires from deep. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, no, we all the way down and we fighting. I just got done telling them that, man. 2 seconds left, man. This is real shit. I tried to tell them, man, I'm about to go on a 5-game win streak. We ain't never won 5 games before in a row. You know, so we on some other shit right now. You see us? Is it Dame time or game time? Hold up. That's all I gotta say. You know, we stop niggas in their track and their speech. They ain't saying nothing right now. All they can do is watch.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And what time is it? It's Dame time. Lillard relishes going to the line in these close ones.
And it's tied up with that one.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Yao with a screen on Harden. Here's McGrady. And again, Chicago. No good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden bounce pass. 3-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Johnson outside. to Wembanyama. He's off from 3. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Deep 2 from Robinson. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going after this.
Robinson almost did it. Now we got to go to overtime. He fighting real hard. I'm fighting real hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what?
So let's get it.
And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. We've got Tracy McGrady. Wembanyama's out there with Yao. Then it's Johnson, and it's Houston at the small forward position. Here's Harden. Dishes it to Gasol. Over Yao. It's Gasol missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
McGrady dishes to Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Yao, the pass to Wembanyama. McGrady outside. Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
San Antonio on defense. And Gasol comes to help. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Yao. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Yow's got the first basket here in overtime for the Bulls. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 2-point game. Lillard outside. Here's the feed to Gasol. Yow with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
And Gasol comes to help. Here's Houston. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
Lillard, good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You must be up on Lillard at all times because he's ready to shoot when he's got room.
McGrady against Harden. Fires it up. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. A three ball. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Yao with a screen on Harden. McGrady trying to come right back with the three of his own.
Uh-oh. It's getting crunchy. It's getting real crunchy and choppy. Who's going to pull it off? Who is going to pull it off? It's blow for blow up overtime. Both teams are tired. They're exhausted. Everyone's fatigued on 62. They won't let the bench players in. I don't know. Whoa.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
One of the most ferocious scorers in the game. McGrady's length and athleticism is so difficult to contain.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them the lead. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 34 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And the Spurs with possession. Passes it to Harden. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 1. 23 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Bulls on defense. They lead by 1. Another miss by Harden. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Magic Johnson.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Harden kicks to Lillard. Launches a 3. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
It is Dame time. Winning time. Lillard seems to always come through.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left in overtime.
Yeah, this is a barn burner, y'all. This has been the best game yet. We got to see if we headed for double overtime or not. Can San Antonio pull this off in Chicago or not? Let's see. Oh, you think Allen Houston gonna make the game winner? I doubt it. I see James Harden doing it. Let's see. Oh, Dame time. Okay, so we both got 2 people. So we both got 2 people off from our team. Out of 2 people, if one of them is the one who win the game, we'll see.
McGrady, right side. Fires the three. Right between the eyes.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And so the big win
Is they gonna review it? What the fuck is going on? Oh, wait a fucking minute.
Didn't anticipate that this one would be that close.
They not gonna review this shit.
They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
It looks like they ain't even giving me a chance.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And now it's time to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Now you want to mute shit. You see that? You see how the game work?
Hey, man.
You see how the game work, man? Y'all be easy, man. I saw McGrady winning. I saw the look at us.
Right now, oh, yeah, let me stop the stream.